Competing as teammates. The officiating team. Officiating is unique amongst athletic disciplines. You are part of a team, and the success of the team is the most important thing. But your team shifts every game. Ultimately, you're competing for your own individual advancement. But you cannot be successful if your team is not successful. You don't have stats to fall back on like players do. So just looking at this a little bit, the best officials can situate themselves effectively within this ecosystem. So there's your goals, the partner's goals, needs of the program, needs of the game. All of that ultimately leads to officiating success. So as we get started, just think about some of these statements and how they apply to you. Consider a time when you didn't feel like part of a team, either because of something you did or something someone else did. What do you struggle with as a teammate? Where will you need to hold yourself accountable? What do you bring to the team? Where can you be a value added for yourself, your team, and the game by focusing on behaviors? How do you balance being a good teammate but competing for the same opportunities? What challenges come up and how can we deal with them? So looking at some competition context, again, for officials, while the core principles of being a good teammate remain consistent, behaviors can look different in different contexts. So at a camp setting, it's a short-term environment, focus on your development, opportunity to show your abilities, may or may not be interacting with familiar people, so a lot of new faces. And it's a lot of time to be observed, even off the ice, not just on the ice at camp weekends and situations like this. During the regular season, it's a month-long grind, focus on performance and needs of the game. Sometimes it can feel easy to feel stuck, but also things can change quickly. Natural familiarity with teammates, and a lot of the time we're unobserved as officials. In tournament settings, again, a short-term competition, it's all about performance. Lots of unfamiliarity, high pressure for everyone involved. It's often at the end of a long season. So looking at some healthy competition, healthy competition is characterized by two key attributes: tasks, satisfaction, celebration. So task satisfaction. This refers to your feeling and satisfaction with your role. When you come on the ice, are you happy? Obviously, we all have tough games or bad days, but overall, are you happy with what you're doing? This means that even if you don't get the assignment you wanted, you're still enjoying being an official. And often that's a key point is, do you enjoy the job? Do you enjoy the role? Do you enjoy all the aspects of officiating? And if so, that is right where you need to be. If not, things may need to be reevaluated. Celebration. This refers to the sense of camaraderie that allows teammates to celebrate each other's successes. This is very difficult to fake. It is easier to genuinely celebrate your teammates if you feel task satisfaction. Some notes about unhealthy competition within our peers. We end up in competition with one another for assignments. But as an official, it's not your job to compare yourself to others. The officiating coaches and leaders will do that. As much as your intentions may be good, comparison encourages us to belittle our colleagues. It is very difficult to be a great teammate if you are stuck in me versus them mentality. Some strategies for success. The reality is sometimes your opportunities occur because others do fail. But how do we avoid comparison and promote task satisfaction and celebration? So one way is to focus on yourself. Strive to earn opportunities based on your performance, not others' failings. Control what you can control. Sometimes you get less than you deserve, other times you may get more. Fortunately, that's life, and that's life of officiating. And together, everyone achieves more. So, team, remember the ecosystem. You're an individual, but the role of an official is about the team success. Strategies for success: goal setting and self reflection, journaling, separate yourself from your performance, positive self talk, positive other talk. Which of these strategies speak to you? Which are you already using? Are there any not listed here that work for you? Continue on with some strategies. We will never get away from comparing ourselves to others. But comparison is addictive, so recognize when you have a problem and when to step away. Eradicating comparison and celebrating your teamwork will boost your individual confidence. Strive for contentment. You can be contented without being a complacent. Contentment is rooted in trust and belief, while comparison is rooted in fear. So another just kind of activity to think about on your own. What are some things you can do to help your officiating crew work cohesively together? And so think in individual games, on and off the ice, what are some things that you can do to make sure everybody's coming together to have success as a team? In a short-term event, competitions, tournaments, clinics, camps, playoffs, etc., again, what can you do to bring everybody together? And then over the course of a season or the off season, what do we do to keep that camaraderie high, that sense of team, that sense of success, and healthy competition to compete with ourselves and with our peers to get the best product and the best results for ourselves and for the officiating development program? Your role in the team. At this level, you already have the basic on-ice skills, but you're also not going to fool leaders at this level. What will set you apart is attitude, communication, teamwork, both on and off the ice. We want to develop good officials, but we also want you to be good humans. Be that official that everybody wants to work with.